Shit. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Bless you.
Your sneezes are like the least aggressive sneezes I've ever heard.
Bro, I might just lie down on you, bro.
Go for it.
Alright, bro. Should we start it like this? Alright.
Now, should we start with the disclaimer that we're also watching the match while this happens, so like the people can get our live.
No, bro,
reactions.
we're not. I swear we're not watching the match. We're watching the camera, bro.
We're watching the camera, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're looking at the camera because
But
we're very good at keeping
also,
eye contact with our audience. You know,
of course, but also at the same time, I think we're also not live reviewing it, but
well, no, we are definitely live. We're live commentators, bro. This is what we get paid to do.
Ancora Messi.
Ancora Messi. It is actually Messi. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
Di
not
Maria.
Messi. It's like Di Maria. No, that's not Di Maria.
Oh, that's Di Mario.
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh, bro, now you got me actually looking at the match, bro. I don't think I can do this podcast. Should we do the intro at least? So once we do the intro, we've basically done the podcast, right?
Yes, go for it.
Your turn, bro. Because I've done like the last 3 intros.
Welcome back to the Midnight Kebab podcast. Another week, another podcast. This week we're supposed to have a guest, but unfortunately
He flaked.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault.
Worst guy.
Definitely his fault. So
do you want to explain what happened, bro? How come we can't have a guest on today? So we're supposed to have on.
Basically, I was supposed to come here at 5.
Right.
And I showed up. But then the guy that was supposed to be on the podcast, he flaked. So
I heard there's an alternative story that goes that you were supposed to show up at 5, but then you showed up a tiny bit late at around 8:30.
Fully 9.
9.
No. 8. Yeah,
8:30.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 3 hours late.
Yeah.
Like only a little, 3 hours, slight 3 hours.
Slight 3 hour delay.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why you were so late? Like in particular, like did the train break down? I don't know.
Oh no, it was just that I was having a tough time with the metros this morning. Like I couldn't figure out for some weird reason. The metros have been like really on and off these days. It's like sometimes you get on a metro and like it will take a whole day to get to where you need to go.
Right.
So I nearly felt trapped to that today, where like the metro stopped for like, let's say 2 hours straight.
2 hours? You were stuck in the metro?
I was stuck in the metro for 2 hours.
Was this the part of the metro where it's overground or underground?
No, this is the part of the metro where you saw me rolling that J in the metro.
Oh, so like everyone was freaking out like, fuck, we're stuck in this like tunnel.
And me being me, I was
you
like,
were like,
guys,
okay, let
calm, don't panic.
Let me take out the Zaza, we'll roll up a Zoot and everyone's going to be chilling.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
That's what happened.
That's why I was late.
That's why you were late?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, I wasn't late because I live here. So...
Bro, it's like one of the coldest days. You have no idea how lucky you are that you don't have to go all the way.
It is so fucking cold outside, man.
You have to walk all the way to the train station. From the train station, you have to get out. You have to go into the metro, which is like also on the outside part. And then when you get into the metro, you're like, oh, it's warm again. But it's a false sense of security, because then when you come out of the metro at Krajnest, it's like, bam, bro.
Bam, bro.
All of a sudden,
like, is cold.
You have to walk 7 minutes.
It's scalding cold, as much you would say.
Bro, scalding cold.
It's scalding cold, bro.
Oh, bro, I don't even want to do this walk back home. I'm gonna freeze.
Bro, I had a whole discussion with Mochi yesterday, trying to convince him that you can't say scalding cold, bro.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? You can't, bro, because scalding means warm. It would be like saying freezing warm,
Yeah, but it's a nice juxtaposition.
Bro, look at you using big words, bro.
I learned that
bro,
word
big words, big headlines, bro. So much shit happened this week. It's pretty funny. Have you kept up with the Kanye things at all?
I have. It's kind of hard not to be able to keep up with it. It's like it's everywhere on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or like any social media that you follow.
It's pretty funny though. I mean, it's getting to the point where it might not be funny anymore. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm very concerned for Kanye. It's like
you're concerned for Kanye.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Yeah.
Like he used, from what it seems like, like from a really long time ago, he seemed like a okay person, But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like saying all this bullshit. Like, where is it coming from? Why is he saying it? And like, has he always thought this?
Bro, it's crazy because J. Cole predicted this like 5 years ago, bro.
What did J. Cole say about Kanye?
Oh, he made like a whole song like basically describing that this man was losing it,
Okay.
And he was gonna have a fall from grace, and then it came true.
But does anyone know why that is? Or like, is Kanye as a person that like is finally showing himself?
I mean, according to Kanye himself, he came out in like this clip and he said, basically what he said was, I'm becoming so successful that I'm starting to align myself with white people.
Okay.
Like, this is what he said, because I can see that that's going to be my next group,
Okay.
And so I think what the key to this whole like mystery might be is understanding that Kanye has a very certain type of personality. where whatever type of group he's trying to fit into, whatever type of genre he's trying to excel in, he's gonna be the fucking best, you know. And he's gonna go all the way.
So you're trying to say that he's trying to be the best white person out there by trying to be a fascist?
So what I'm trying to say is, when back in the day, right, when he was your, I don't know, street man that, you know, grew up in whatever fucking neighborhood, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that he was very much involved in the black resistance movement and like black rights. And you know, it's ironic because there's a lot of photos of him resurfacing now. Oh god, bro, Messi
scored.
I told you bro,
Messi scored.
Bro, ancora Messi, bro.
No,
Messi's been doing fucking amazing in this World Cup, bro. I don't know why anyone's giving him hate, bro.
High key, I want Argentina to like not move on.
Bro, Argentina has to win this tournament.
No, but here's the thing, like, I know it's impossible for Australia to win against Argentina.
Yeah.
But somewhere deep inside me, I want Australia to win still.
Why, bro? Why? They beat the Danes, by the way. Fucking Aussies, bro. Go talk to a kangaroo, bro. Stop playing football.
How did Denmark
go talk to a kangaroo, bro?
That
go talk to a kangaroo,
okay
bro.
Football, you know?
Yeah.
Lose to Australia, a team that like does not know
what jumping power,
is.
bro. It's that jumping power.
Oh man.
Do you actually know what happened
in the Denmark game?
Bro, let me.
No, I didn't watch it at all.
Bro, let me show you this. Let me show you this thing that Plami sent me, and then you can tell me what you think. But also, I don't know if I can download this because it's from Instagram. Do you know? Should we even show it?
Show it to me. I'm curious.
Okay.
And if
Is this a bizarre reason Australia qualified for the knockout stages? In the 70th minute of the final Group D game between Australia and Denmark, the score was 1-0 Australia.
iPhone?
If Denmark could score 2 goals in the final 20 minutes, they would go through instead of the Socceroos. So Denmark made a double substitution, bringing on forwards Andreas Cornelius and Robert Skov. The substitutions made an impact, but not in the way Denmark intended. As Skov ran onto the pitch, he was carrying a note with key tactical information on it, which he handed to captain Christian Eriksen. Eriksen dropped the note once he read it, and along came quick-thinking Mitchell Duke, who picked up the note, ran over to the sideline, and gave it to the Australia coaching staff. Seconds later, they made a substitution, bringing on centre-back Bailey Wright and switching to a 5-4-1, which helped them hang on to the win.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, bro. So we straight up here, like we're out here dropping notes, bro.
I mean, fair play.
We fucking decide to lose, bro.
Denmark's not even trying.
No, we weren't, bro. We were boycotting. I told you, we didn't lose. We boycotted.
Sure,
bro.
like
just
after
like Italy.
You guys weren't boycotting until the first game, and then when you guys lost the first game, you guys are all of a sudden oh, we're boycotting the World Cup.
Guys, I think we might have to boycott this World Cup. You know, we couldn't even beat Tunisia, bro. Like,
okay, but to be honest, Tunisia deserved it. Morocco deserved it. Morocco with the win, but
are you down with the riots that happened here?
No, that I'm not down with.
But also it's kind of confusing if you can even call it a riot, because apparently it was just people celebrating, but like the Dutch police were like
no, it was people celebrating, but then I also saw in the news that like people were like toppling over cars and fires were going on and stuff like that around the world. But at the same time, Martin brought something up in the group chat the other day where he said that like in the Netherlands, the media makes it seem like it's that group of people that do it, but it's just a few dumb Dutch people that just go out and do it themselves, and
also
they pin it on the Moroccan people.
Yeah, also all hooligans like fucking do this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like in the whole world as well.
Like every hooligan, like when you get excited for like a group.
Can you imagine if Morocco has to play the Netherlands, because the Netherlands just advanced now, right?
The Netherlands won against USA,
which was a really good match.
Which, by the way, that just means that Europe recolonized USA again, or the Netherlands recolonized USA, and New York is no longer called New York, and it's going to be called New Amsterdam.
There's already New Amsterdam in New York, bro. I told you this.
No, but
I don't know if it's in New York.
All of New York is going to be
somewhere
New
in the US.
Now.
Where's New Amsterdam?
New York used to be New Amsterdam.
Oh, New York used to be New Amsterdam.
And now it's fully back to being all New Amsterdam.
Even Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah.
Even Queensbridge, bro.
Remember when I said there's Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the show? It's no longer called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's called Brooklyn 420.
Oh.
Because it's New Amsterdam. They had to change the whole
New
show
Amsterdam. Yeah. So that happened. Okay, should we go back on track, bro?
To Kanye, yeah?
Yeah, to Kanye. Yeah. So...
No, but even Kanye has a lyric in his one of his songs in Donda where he says... they're playing soccer in my backyard.
I think I see Messi.
And Messi just fucking scored, bro. It's Kanye predicted the win.
What a transition back to Kanye. No, but like when he was younger, he has pictures saying like say no to Nazis and like Antifa shit, you know?
Yeah.
Basically. Or more Black Power stuff. Yeah. But
do you think it's just all a media thing to like try and get more attention?
Bro, I think
where,
I don't know if it's a media thing, but it's a Kanye thing that this is what he does, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He finds something he wants to do and he becomes the best at it.
Fair.
And now he's realizing that like what makes more sense for him now as a person and as a businessman, and where he is in his career and his life, is to align himself with the capital holders,
Okay.
the richest people in the world, because he's one of them, and
Yeah.
that happens to be white people. And he's talked about this openly on an interview, where he's like, yeah, I see myself slowly moving to the same side as the people I used to be against,
So he's trying to find systems and say that like we're all in like the matrix or some shit, like in a fucked up system, but he's still like being part of the system.
No, he realizes that his position in the system has changed dramatically from being someone who would benefit from Black Power policies to being someone who would not benefit anymore from that and would instead benefit from the system that's of oppression,
No, I think that was a pretty stupid move by Kanye.
Yeah,
Like-
but I think that's what's going on, and inside of this field, what he's grabbed onto, like, and there's a big there's a key he's not understanding, right? Inside of the right wing field and point of view and propaganda machine, you are supposed to be aligned yourself with Nazis and neo-Nazis and anti-Semites and racists, but you're supposed to do it in a way where you're not explicitly saying it.
Yeah. Nah.
Like Ben Shapiro, Tim Pool, all these people align themselves with Nazi policies and literal Nazis,
Yeah.
but they will never say I support Nazis. And whenever you bring up Nazis, they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, Nazis suck."
Because they have like a negative connotation with them, and like
So then Kanye goes out there and he's like, "Oh, I see what you guys are doing. I'm gonna be the best at this." And then he says everything straightforward, you know.
Yeah.
And then he ends up in situations where even Alex Jones, like the most crazy far right guy, is like trying to calm him down and be like, I mean, can we at least say we don't like Nazis? And then Kanye is like, no, I love Nazis, bro.
damn.
Yeah.
That was so stupid of him. Like you saw the whole video, no? Like that clip. Where
Should we play a little clip?
Yeah, go on.
Because I prepared one.
Because like that take was so stupid, bro. It was so stupid.
Yeah. So I unfortunately I couldn't find
if you even go on Instagram, like
no, I couldn't find like the full video, because obviously it's Alex Jones and his band. Like, this is, by the way, for context, if you guys don't know Alex Jones, this is how far right this guy is. He's literally banned on like every platform ever. And he just lost a lawsuit for claiming that the Sandy Hook
bro,
shootings.
I said handicapped. Like I thought I was going a whole different. I was going a whole different route.
Oh no, the Sandy Hook school shooting was faked. And he lost a lawsuit for an incredible amount of money because of how much he was pushing that conspiracy theory.
He sued them, or
they sued him.
Oh, they sued him
because basically people were harassing the parents of the dead kids, being like, "Oh, why are you guys faking it?" Yeah. So this guy, who is like seen as the most insane, right-wing conspiracy theorist, is in the same room as Kanye, who, by the way, is wearing a mask. I don't know if you've seen the clips.
I have, and this is the
Can
other
you
thing.
Explain
I mean, it's just a thing he does with Balenciaga. It's like
a Balenciaga thing.
It's a Balenciaga.
I didn't get the Balenciaga whole part of the story.
There's a story behind it.
Yeah. Do you have some information? Go on, like a 1-minute summary.
They had like pictures of toddlers.
They had pictures of toddlers.
And the toddlers had these teddy
In the
bears
commercials.
dressed up in dominatrix suits.
Yeah.
And the teddy bears from dominatrix
And like they would
suits.
have alcohol
in the same
on
advertisements.
tables, and the kids were
Baby
passed
blood
out
as
on
well.
the couches. Like, it was
There
really
would be
weird commercial.
what? So like really weird commercial with alcohol, kids.
And they're in weird situations. But
Yeah.
then they also had one of a handbag on a table, and if you zoomed
There's
in
a
on the
handbag
table,
on a table.
there's paper underneath the bag.
There's paper underneath the
and
bag.
it's about a lawsuit about child pornography. But
And
for
it's
some
about
reason,
what?
the
It's about a
marketing
lawsuit
team
about
was
child pornography. And this is no, I have to repeat it because they can't hear you if you don't understand. So for them to understand what you're saying, I'm repeating it.
So this commercial had like things about child pornography,
Yeah.
and like then they tried to sue their marketing team as
Yeah.
if they didn't know about it.
So then Balenciaga, to kind of try to fix the situation, sued their own marketing team to make it seem like they didn't know about it, and the marketing team was purposefully doing this to their brand.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Marketing wise
Have you
though,
not seen the pictures?
I have. It's terrible because
And
like
so how does this relate to Kanye though?
no, but this is a different thing that because with the Kanye thing it was like he's wearing the whole black mask or ski mask kind of
Yeah.
thing where like he's all blacked out. There was a meaning behind it, but I can't remember because Kim Kardashian also, when she walked out on the what was it, the Met Gala, she had like a fully blacked out dress, and
So this is like some sort of reference to Kim.
No. It's
not.
it's some statement. I just don't know which one or what it was.
That's
for.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Balenciaga. But to touch base on the Balenciaga thing, it was like there's pictures of like kids' dolls or like babies, basically with blood all over them as well.
What the fuck?
And like people are buying those dolls.
Why?
I don't know, fashion.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
But what does that have to do with Kanye? Like, I still don't get it.
Because Kanye is also pushing very hard against child pornography
Oh wow.
or pornography in general.
Yeah. Okay. So Kanye's against Balenciaga, basically.
No, Balenciaga is supporting Kanye's stance. Where
But-
like they're making art that's like kind of, I guess, making people question like, what the fuck is this? Like taking it to a different extreme.
Yeah. Okay, so explain to me: is Kanye for or against Balenciaga, bro?
Oh, Kanye is working with Balenciaga.
On these projects?
Well, I don't know if
in
he,
general.
In general, I don't.
And then people are calling out Kanye's hypocrisy or what?
What?
Like what? I don't get it.
No. I'm just saying that Balenciaga and Kanye are affiliated, but it's,
And then Balenciaga has this whole new story on the side.
and Balenciaga's this is just a new whole story on the
Right,
side.
but I've seen a lot of people ask Kanye about Balenciaga, so like.
But it kind of does
what's his point of
correlate,
view on it?
because like then Kanye came out on Twitter tweeting stuff like
Yeah.
pornography should be banned on all social platforms,
Right.
and he said pornography is horrible, terrible for the mind, and
Right.
like there's like he brings up good points. You know, child pornography is like a thing always, and like
Yeah,
how the industry fucks up people with pornography.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And then what? And then people are like, "Hey, have you checked out what your business partner Balenciaga is doing, or what?"
I actually have not. I'm not quite informed on that
Mm,
one. I just saw that Balenciaga.
Okay, so there's something with Balenciaga going on, but we don't know enough. I
But
guess.
if what Kelly said was right, then I guess it might have been tied
Yeah.
with what
Yeah.
Kanye was
could
kind
you
of
could
referencing
you,
to.
Mrs. Intern, do you think you could search up what the connection is between Kanye West and this Balenciaga story? See if he's had any comments on it, if he was involved in any way. Because I suspect there's something there. We'll get back to that. And for now, let's watch this clip of Kanye explaining his what he feels about Nazis.
Yeah.
No, I get you're explaining that, like you said, you love the Zionists. You don't agree with some of the things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening. Seriously, I've really studied a lot of history. Plus, I had family that was there.
He studied history.
And so, I mean, I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo.
So you have Alex Jones
Yeah.
being like,
I don't think
Hitler was a good guy, right? So you went on like the most extreme outlet you can because you got scared off of Tim Pool and had to leave. I don't know if you saw that, but he walked out of the Tim Pool podcast
No, I didn't see that.
because Tim Pool was giving too much pushback.
Okay.
So every time he goes on it started with Lex Friedman, right? He goes on a further right wing platform,
Yeah.
and then he tries to say the things that they kind of hint at but never say openly.
Okay.
And then they're like, Kanye, you can't say that because if we start openly saying that, our propaganda doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
And then they offer pushback and he gets angry and he walks out. So this has ended up with him being on the fucking Alex Jones podcast. And
Oh,
even
wow.
Alex Jones is like, can we just say we don't like Hitler?
That like,
You know?
it was even too much for him.
Yeah. Alex
Okay.
Jones is like, can we at least say we don't like Hitler? And then we'll see the response from Kanye here after 2 seconds of my
Yeah,
homie
yeah,
Secular
yeah.
Talk.
Alex Jones
Commentating.
pushing back on Kanye. Yeah, I'm not so sure Hitler was a good guy. Well, thank you, Alex.
Voss uniforms, amazing. But
The
I mean,
Nazi
just because you're in love with the
uniforms,
design,
amazing.
you're a designer. Can we just kind of say like you like the uniforms, but that's about
No,
it.
we no.
I mean, they did have some pretty
there's
good
a
uniforms, but I
lot of
can't lie. They
things
were
that
looking
I
drippy out there on the
love
battlefield.
about
Yeah.
Hitler.
I just need
I
to,
mean, just
need
because
to
you're in
get
love
this
with the
clip, bro.
design, you're a designer.
He's
Can we
really
just
trying
kinda
to push
say,
him to be like,
you like the, you
okay,
like the
maybe I don't like
uniforms,
Hitler
but
that
that's
much.
about
No.
it.
Yeah.
We
And Kanye's like, no, listen,
there's
listen.
a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
Why does he say like that? Why does he say like that?
Because he's trying to be like, no, you guys aren't understanding what I'm saying, bro. I love Hitler. You know, it's like trying to
Yeah.
emphasize it, you know, so that there's no two ways about it. Like, you know, it's fucking crazy.
But there's no way that like, oh, bro, what if it's like a fake Kanye? It's like a body double, and like we can't see his face.
because he's covered. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, I think that's the extent of which Kanye like stands have to go to nowadays to protect
to
him, you know?
protect Kanye. Yeah,
That's not Kanye, bro.
it's like clearly someone else in the black suit.
yeah, that's Kim, bro. I swear, that's Pete, bro. That's Pete. Bro,
Can you imagine
if
it's actually
Davidson.
Pete? Oh my god,
Take off the mask, Pete.
that would be funny,
I know that's Pete, bro. Skeet.
bro. Have you seen
Skeet.
Pete, the Riz God, bro?
No.
The Riz God.
I haven't seen.
People online are calling him the Riz God
Why?
because like he dated Ariana, that he went to fucking Kim Kardashian, and then now he's like onto this new girl that apparently is like, I don't know.
Alright, nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
Side-
Would you date?
side note.
Would you date Pete?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Honestly, I would.
I would.
Like apparently it's very split the opinion out there, like of whether or not he's hot or
Here's the thing. I don't
definitely get it, bro.
I don't think he's ugly.
Yeah, I really get it, bro. I get it, bro.
I don't think he's ugly.
I don't
bro.
think he's ugly, bro.
No.
I definitely get it, bro. And he's like a comedian, bro.
He's not ugly. Is he?
I can smell him through the pictures of him.
Okay,
I
but
can
he
smell him
he
through
just
the
smells
pictures
like,
of him.
He just probably smells like weed.
No, he
He
looks
probably smells like.
He probably smells clean as fuck.
no.
What do you think he smells like?
Like old sweat
Like old sweat.
and
Yeah,
cigarettes.
Aye. True, like old sweat and cigarettes. That is what I think.
Okay, what's wrong with sweat and cigarettes?
That it reminds her of Niloy.
Oh, bro, this
I
morning
guess.
I smelled those sweat and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that, bro. By the way, if the podcast is low key, we apologize. But Nilo came late, So actually, it's past my bedtime.
It's
On a
much
Saturday.
it's much his fault for bailing. If he was there, the energies would have been.
Yeah, but bro, this is so fucking interesting. This situation, because it's the first time. Because like all of the right wing was so behind Kanye when he came out and said that shit about George Floyd and about black people and about abortion and blah 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 blah. And at first, like, because he was already saying the anti-Semitic shit from the beginning, right? When he was on Tucker Carlson, and we had like this conversation weeks ago, and Tucker just cut those parts out, right? He cut those parts out of the interview, and then the full interview got leaked. So the right wing were like, okay, he might be a little bit anti-Semitic, but as always, we'll tolerate it and we'll just try to cut it out, the openly anti-Semitic parts, and try to stick to the racist parts because that's acceptable,
Do you think Kanye's just like getting old and like he's becoming delusional?
He's switching sides, bro.
Have you ever
his
watched?
position in society has changed, and he's gonna play his role.
Have you ever watched
really well.
this cartoon called Boondocks or Boondock? Yeah,
No,
I think it's
I
called
haven't.
Boondocks. You even sent me like clips from it. Like it's this cartoon of like Riley and this other kid. Like there's these two kids,
I have no idea,
and
bro.
they live with their grandpa. Okay, yeah, you know Boondock. Like look it up really quickly. Like Boondocks.
Did you want to? Why were we bringing up the
because there's
Boondocks? I know them.
So there's this guy in Boondocks who's like black, but he's very anti-black. And, he'll
that's
openly
Kanye.
go out and like call other people the N-words and be like they need to be slaves again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they don't deserve freedom, they don't deserve all the money that they're making, and like like I kind of see Kanye like becoming that character more and more.
Yeah. But bro, he said it like he's empathizing more and more with the white straight male because that's kind of the side he's on now in society, So yeah, but all these like right wingers kept coming out and supporting him, bro, and just like pushing him forward, Like this is a tweet that I have here pulled up from the House Judiciary GOP, so the Republican, an official Republican account, and they tweeted this like a while back: Kanye, Elon, Trump, like full stop,
What was that supposed to mean?
This is basically the branding in pop culture of the Republican Party. This was gonna be their fucking 2022 to 2024 saga.
Damn, okay.
Kanye, Elon Musk, and Trump. This was the fucking trio, and then Kanye had to go out and say the quiet parts out loud.
But then Elon also fucked up a lot. But a lot of this beef is like also on Twitter. Like, did you see that Kanye got banned off of Twitter again?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Because he got banned off of Twitter because once you say those things out loud, like they're forced to ban you. And that's what's really interesting. Like this is the GOP party, and they deleted this tweet since then.
Yeah.
Like he also had Elon himself with the Dragon Ball Z meme. Wait for it, like collaboration with Kanye. And then he went out and banned him after 10 days of putting him back online. So it was
but it's funny because apparently
funny.
the reason that the reason that people say that he got banned is because he posted a picture of Elon Musk with no shirt on or making fun of, but that wasn't the reason.
No, bro, he got banned for being like straight up saying that he likes Hitler,
But apparently, according to Yayo, or was it Calvin, I can't remember, in the meme team, he said that apparently Kanye posted a video of the swastika on something.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see that.
Should I?
This is the last tweet I wanted to show you, bro, from Tim Pool, the best fucking political commentator of the right wing, the new Ben Shapiro. Not that new anymore, but first he predicted that Trump was gonna have a landslide win in 2020. It did not happen, bro. And then he predicted the red wave was gonna hit like crazy in these midterms. Did not happen. And then he tweeted this, bro. I think Ye could actually win the presidency.
And then what did he tweet right after?
No, 2 hours later, Ye went on Alex Jones. All the clips started coming out. He retweeted one of the clips and was like, never mind. But Tim Pool makes the worst fucking predictions, bro. This is so funny, bro.
I'm not very into political.
Tim Pool is like a right winger who tries to pretend like he's in the center.
Okay.
And you have a lot of these people on the right who are like, no, I'm just a logical thinker, bro. I could vote for either party. It's just that, logically speaking, the right wing makes more sense. Those type of guys. And look, this guy is kissing Kanye's ass after Kanye like walked out of his podcast.
Yeah.
For saying that he likes for Tim Pool not allowing him to say that he likes Hitler, and he's still kissing his ass after that, and Kanye still couldn't like sit down with this guy,
I mean, Kanye's a nice person to be kissing ass for. It's like he's got so much money, bro.
Yeah.
Like if there's any chance that Kanye would like even give you a little bit of it,
Right.
any kind of exposure, or like any kind of like.
So that's what they're looking for, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I think that basically, I mean, this is gonna create a big fucking problem for the right wing, because now they're dealing with a situation where one of their main propaganda pieces that they were pushing forward, right?
Yeah.
As being like, look at this black guy who thinks black people suck, and who thinks it's their own fault they're poor, and who thinks that we should have low taxes, all these things, right? All of a sudden came out, was like, oh yeah, I'm with you guys. But then he went a step too far, and now you're seeing this rift because like Ben Shapiro, for example, who is a Jew, and always cries about anti-Semitism, especially when it comes from Palestinian human rights activists, is now forced to go out there and basically get angry at a lot of his own friends and people he's even hired and pays for himself through the Daily Wire media company, and be like, yo, stop having this fucking anti-Semite on, anti-Semitism's not cool. And it's kind of fucked up because, like, yeah, but you created this ecosystem of anti-Semites, bro, and you've always aligned yourself with anti-Semites. It's just this one saying it directly.
You see, the funny thing with these right-wing people is, like, they're only concerned when it, like, involves them. Or, like, it negatively impacts them.
And as soon as it does, they're as much for cancel culture as anyone,
Yeah.
They're like, cancel Kanye, bro. He's being anti-Semitic.
It's like the hypocrisy of that, It's like you want to cancel someone because they're targeting you, but when it comes to targeting other groups that you're not a part of, you're like, yeah, it's completely fine to do because it's logical.
Yeah, and I had this thought the other day while trying to sleep, trying to fall asleep. Like, the right wing is like infinitely more popular the less power they have, Because racism as a concept, it spreads so easy amongst all groups, especially when it's not being implemented. Because everyone can like see, I don't know, the Italian flag or the Italian team singing the anthem and be like, oh yeah, we're better than the rest, And that feeling can spread so easily, right? When it's not being implemented. But then as soon as it actually starts being implemented and people start being divided into subgroups, the subgroups get smaller and smaller, And Ben Shapiro might think he's part of the subgroup, but as soon as the right wingers actually take power, and if racists actually took power in America, one of the first groups, the second group after the blacks would be the Jews that they would throw under the bus, And then Ben Shapiro would be like that, he'll get excommunicated, And then the circle just becomes smaller and smaller, and then it would become less popular, of course. Because like you get lost in this chaos of trying to classify who's better than than the rest.
In a way, the people that are in the far right are so far right that they're kind of killing themselves.
Yeah, it's a self-eating prophecy. But it only eats itself with implementation.
Yeah.
Right? Because like even Hitler didn't live up to his own standards of the Aryan race because he wasn't blonde. So eventually, like, Hitler himself would have been kicked out of the Nazi party. So like
that's quite crazy though. Like, how can a guy come out and say like, okay, these are the people that are at the top, but he himself is not one of them?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even try to bleach his hair.
That's
he put zero effort into playing the role.
He put zero effort. Can you imagine, like, Mr. H look a little different today? It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. My hair has
I've always been like
blonde.
this. How much do you bet that like he would have made everyone that made jokes about his change of color? Like,
bro, that would have been so funny, bro. Yeah. But that's what it is, and then like that's why you have black people nowadays like Candace Owens and Kanye West writing for white supremacists. But like as soon as that gets implemented, Kanye and Candace Owens would obviously not be writing with the white supremacists because they would be locked up, or whatever the fuck the white supremacists have in mind, So yeah, it's really, really interesting dynamic there. And now that he's saying it openly, it's kind of pushing towards that part of the pendulum swing where it's starting to self-destruct a little bit, because now you really have to draw your battle lines. Like, hey, okay, are we actually gonna be aligned with Nazis or not? Because now that we have this much power, now that we're in the mainstream, it has real results, and all of a sudden, some of our Jewish right-wing commentators are starting to get a little scared, understandably so.
Yeah.
But maybe stop promoting the right wing than Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, but I still don't get how like Kanye could ever be like supporting Nazis or like Hitler. And, like,
Bro,
the,
it's
the two points that he made in that interview was like, okay, Kanye
let's address it actually, because I'm interested in this.
Hitler said, okay, no, it's not Hitler. Kanye said that Hitler apparently made roads,
highways, invented highways, and
the microphone that he uses
to make music.
The microphones that we're using now to record this podcast.
Yes,
Hitler apparently helped invent.
Right, which are both the most stupid fucking ways of looking at it possible. What?
But it's also bullshit because it's not Hitler that
it's
did
like
it.
the Elon fucking thing, right? But to the next extreme. So what like fucking qualifications does Hitler have inside of engineering and building roads?
He has like none. I think it was bullshit as well because like Hitler.
It's bullshit, bro. He was an
Hitler
artist,
did not.
Bro.
No,
he went to art school.
But here's the thing:
he was good at politics, convincing people, like what's it called? Managing people, you know, population control. Sorry,
like I don't even know where Kanye got that fact from because like if you look up right now online, like who made the microphone, who made
he got it from that, you know, Hitler was the one who invested a lot of money and really kicked off the Autobahn project, right? Mm-hmm. But that's so stupid because the Germans have been amazing at engineering and building Autobahns since before Hitler's and since after Hitler too.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
not
also
like the Autobahns suck now, you know. It's not like we don't have microphones.
And it's also such a shitty reason to like someone for, you know. It's like this guy killed 6 million people, and like, but you know he's still good because he made roads and microphones that he uses.
Yeah, which the roads were still there before and after, bro. Like it's gonna.
And microphones.
It's not like Hitler himself was out there
Hitler
making
didn't
the formulas,
even help
bro.
make the microphones at all. And
the only thing he could have done is put a little bit of funding towards it.
Yeah,
which the Germans have done since, anyways, bro. They have a good social.
Like, no matter how much of a good person someone is, like as soon as they go out and kill someone, I'm like, okay, that person is not cool.
Yeah, of course, and I think everyone understands that, right?
And this guy Hitler went out and killed 6 million.
But if you go down the right wing rabbit hole, and if you follow the right wing lead to its like natural conclusion, it ends with Nazism. Yeah. You know, and that's the truth. And the problem with Kanye is that he didn't understand that those last steps are steps you're supposed to take quietly. Yeah. And instead, he's boasting about it and bragging about it, which does not help the right wing view. You know,
bro, it'd be quite funny to see like Kanye be like this mega gazillionaire to becoming like homeless. So
that's the route he's going towards. I don't think homeless, but you know he's gonna have
Do you
very
think he's
little
ever
money
gonna
soon.
all of a sudden become who's that one not philosopher like in Greek, not Diogenes. That's
the one who just like lived out of one bowl or something.
Like a hermit, like he was a hermit.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, he just let go of all his earthly belongings. All he had was like a cloth to wear.
Yeah, and he lived in a wooden barrel and had one wooden bowl, I think, right?
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest, like I've thought a lot about that guy's point of view on life, and I don't know if I agree with it or not. You know,
I don't mind it. I fuck with it
because like life is definitely a lot simpler than we make it out to be. You know. And there is an argument that you can always simplify it down and just live with the bare minimums. But could you truly be more like? Would you truly be happier living like that or no? Could you truly like do that for an extended amount of time?
Here's the thing. I think you can be happy, in any state. In the sense being that happiness is kind of something that we create for ourselves. You know, it's like.
Do you really think happiness is 100% from within?
I think so. Yeah. And there are things like obviously people say that money buys happiness or stuff like that. I tend to disagree with that fact as well because like, you know, it definitely helps, but ultimately even if you're rich,
but if
you're not gonna be happy.
That it definitely helps, then you cannot say that happiness is 100% internal, bro.
Oh no. But it's not 100% internal.
To what extent, bro? If we had to put a percentage on it, how many percentage of happiness do you think comes from within?
60 to 70.
60 to 70?
60 and 70, and like the other 30 like is influenced by money.
Or like your surroundings in general. It doesn't have to be money, but that's like the most common one.
In Bangladesh, you know, people don't generally earn that much money, but they're living in villages, farming, but they're just in general happier than most people because they don't know because you know the world that we live in right now is all so consumeristic to the point where like we're like, oh, there's this new iPhone, or like, oh,
one
there's
thing
this
is
new
for sure, capitalism kills happiness.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what I'm trying to say is like our brains have been kind of programmed to think that way, that we need these things, we need money to live, we need money for happiness. But if we stripped all of those things away and we moved into a system where like money was not required, you know, to live, and then I think we would have found happiness in other stuff. But it all depends on how we define happiness. All depends on like how we've learned or grew up and what systems we grew up in.
my point of view in politics, like as I try to simplify it as I get older, into like quantifiable goals, let's say, is to one, create more activities and parts of our lives that do not require money.
Yeah.
And do not have anything to do with money. And to two, create a society where you can live without money.
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't mean that most people will. I hope that, like, you know, in my ideal system, like most people still use money to survive.
Yeah.
But theoretically, if you were to lose everything, you could still survive and be relatively comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, on the bottom line.
But here's what I'm trying to. This is what I was trying to say as well. It's like, obviously you need money to live.
Yeah.
But you need money to live because it's a system that tells you that you need this money to live. You know.
Yeah, but not on tells you, also instructs you, like literally, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And it would be quite stupid of you to like just say that, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that, and like,
then you die.
Because you die. There's no way of you living.
Yeah.
Unless
and in some countries quicker than others.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
so unfortunately, because of that, people do need money to live. But does that money give them happiness? I don't think so.
No, not always, bro. And I think more than anything, that eternal chase is what really drives people crazy. You know?
Yeah.
And because and this personal branding aspect where you constantly have to be something, you know, specific. You're always trying to. You yourself become a commodity at the end. You're always trying to sell yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And when there's like a quantify, like it's normal to try to sell yourself in a social sort of way, you know, in a social setting. Yeah. Sell yourself as a person for social gains, but when you quantify it with money, it becomes even more tricky.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because our brains are so programmed to like go for that dopamine rush, and like buying new things just gives you that dopamine rush.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
And you like when you get something new, you're like, oh my god, this is something new, and like you get to show it off, or like you get to use it, and you're like super happy with it.
But like if you think about it, right, like way back in time, you would be living on a farm, right?
Yeah.
And your whole life could go by without you having to worry about money, right?
Yeah.
You just like all the activities you do in your daily life don't really involve money, except for like maybe that one time a month where you go and you sell your supply, or like your stocks that you managed to put together, right? Your hay or whatever the fuck, your animal produce, and then slowly that got like, okay, now every weekend you go to the town fair or whatever, you know? And so on, like all these activities and things started getting introduced into our lives that revolve around money. Yeah. It's like you're sitting with the screen in your hand 24/7 where you can buy products and people are like pushing you to buy products. Yeah, and you can pay for things like in game on that screen and everything.
Because think about it, even this, like back in the day when like they had the Black Plague and everything, you know, they didn't have TVs, they didn't have any like electricity, they didn't have like any electronics or anything to keep them occupied. But they still found a way to keep themselves occupied, and like people were considerably still not bored.
People were not more bored back in the day.
Yeah, they were like just overall the same amount of bored as we are now.
Yeah, for sure.
But we just now are more bored easily because we just condition ourselves to
needing all these things. If anything, we might be more bored now with the more stimulating things we have, you know, the more stimulus. But yeah, in general, like I think we need to start creating things in parts of our society that don't require money at all, you know.
Yeah,
and I think those are things that keep us human as well.
And it's funny because like this is, in a way, you can like also kind of say it's similar to drugs, because like, you know, you keep going back to drugs because you like, once you get a taste of it, you're like, oh, I know my life on drugs now, you know. So then it's kind of like the same. It's like, oh, I know my life now that I have this smartphone, or like I know how my life is easier, or like how much more fun it becomes.
And I know that it's not good for me long term, but it's easier, you know.
Yeah.
So
did Messi miss?
Messi just shot and the Australian goalkeeper caught it. Yeah.
Boomer Messi.
Boomer Messi, bro.
Boomer Messi.
Oh, he was such a good player when he was young, bro. What a shame.
Oh, yeah, then he got old, bro. The fuck.
Yeah, but he got old so quick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, now he's actually old and he's still playing, you know, and he's scoring. Like
he scored one. He scored one.
Yeah, he scored 3 so far in the World Cup, 3 or 4.
No clue, to be honest. So, I know he scored one more, but
bro, I think it's like 1 goal per game. I mean, that's not bad at all.
I don't think Messi scored in one of the Argentina games.
Yeah, but like 3-4 goals, and then they're on their 4th game.
Because remember the game where like he missed the penalty, but then he went ahead and scored one, and then Hernandez I think scored the second one.
Yeah,
could
exactly. Be exactly. You got anything else to say about this Kanye situation?
No, but I can say something about Palestine and Qatar.
Oh, Qatar.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
So this is the first time in the World Cup where like, you know, the nation country is hosting it, where like no alcohol is allowed. Yeah. But from what I've seen, it's like the scenes are vibrant as hell. Like people are actually mixing and matching with each other, enjoying the culture. Like every media that I see, at least, you know. Okay, there are all these negative connotations with Qatar and everything.
Wait, did you say Palestine just because you meant to say Qatar?
No, but
are you going somewhere with this?
I'm going somewhere as well.
Okay.
Because like right now, countries like Qatar, they're like very for Palestine. You know, like all these Muslim countries, they're like very for Palestine.
But in a very fake way. But yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's still nice seeing all the support. Like you go to like any of the stadium games, like you'll see a Palestine flag.
That is something I wanted to comment on actually as well.
Uh-huh.
Like it is incredible how many fan bases and different teams, team supporters I've seen with Palestinian flags, and it's the first time where like, bro, any countries, like any games I've seen, there's kind of a connection to it. And when you think about it, in each like one of these societies and countries, there are groups of people that have reason to stand with the Palestinians. You know, like Australia, the indigenous as well. The Aboriginals, sorry.
And like
So
football before in the day, it used to be like very not political, but right now football is also a place where like,
when was it not political, bro?
to be honest, it was always political.
Yeah,
It was always political.
I never get people that say that, bro.
The guy in charge of FIFA, he came out saying that football should not be political, and this was at the time of like when they had the armband for the LGBTQ. They had the rainbow flag.
Yeah, but
on it.
football has always been political. Bro.
Yeah,
it has always been like any culture in society, bro. It always reflects politics.
Yeah,
It's like we are inherently political as humans.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the nice thing about this World Cup is like so many people are like, let's say, more woke. I would say not woke, but they just know more.
They know,
They know
but I don't know.
And they're trying to do more stuff about it. Like I don't know if you saw the person in one of the games where like he went on the pitch. They had a pitch invader.
Yeah.
That like said I can't remember what he said exactly, but it was like something against Iran, something about freeing Palestine, and then also about the
No, there was Ukraine, Iran, and
LGBT.
and the LGBT flag. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he had anything with Palestine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he had the Palestinian flag on him. I think at some like he was wearing the Palestinian flag.
Really?
I think so, and running with it
No,
like
he
as
was,
a cape.
No, he was. That was the LGBT flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I've seen a lot of like, and I'm not even on Instagram, like actually watching the games. Like the audiences have Palestinian flags, which I think is really dope.
But then outside of the games as well, like you'll see there's like a bunch of Israeli journalists, and have you seen those ones?
Yeah, but that's not as nice.
That's not as nice, but it's
Interesting.
It's interesting.
On the other hand, there's also been Israeli fans caught on camera and on the Arabic TV stations, harassing the Arabic TV stations for speaking Arabic.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was also interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you want to say about the World Cup?
And with Palestine as well, there's like a bunch of other people from all around the countries. Like I've seen videos of like people from England singing along to Free Palestine in Arabic.
Oh
yeah. And it was really nice to see like they've just grown this community and like shown all this support towards.
No, seriously.
So,
like I don't think I've ever seen anything like it in a tournament. Like it is almost every game I see a Palestinian flag.
In general, like I'd say like despite all the negative stuff about Qatar, like everyone there is happy. Everyone there is like
but you know who's not happy?
Who?
The 42,000 workers who died.
Yeah.
That
Obviously.
That is a really fucking big number. You know.
Like it sucks to see like how it happened, but it's also nice to see like the good can come. Like
it's nice to see that the good results are
good,
canceling out the negative effects.
No, they could never. they could never cancel out the negative effects.
Right. Maybe if Kanye had gone to the World Cup,
he would have solved. He would have made world peace, bro.
Instead of
there would have been world peace.
Maybe he would have supported Gandhi instead of Hitler. You know,
if only.
If only. Maybe he would have supported.
Oh, can you imagine if Balenciaga comes out with like a Gandhi line and it's like the whole robe and like some razor blades to like shave your head off?
What the fuck, bro?
Like you get the Gandhi
like
pack.
A razor shaver. The Gandhi pack,
You get the Gandhi pack.
The Tuka pack, bro.
And then it comes with like the glasses, but like non-prescription. But you can also get them prescription if you like.
Why would because
Gandhi had the
glasses? Yeah.
The really cool ones as well. Like they're circular and like they twist them around your ears back in the day.
Yeah.
Like apparently my grandma had it. Yeah, my grandma had.
Your grandma had Gandhi's glasses.
No, not Gandhi's glasses, but like the same style where like you kind of twist it at the ends.
Bro, somebody. Yesterday I was sitting at a bar with Moche. And he was like, "Bro, did you see that like this boxer from Mexico threatened Messi for with the shirt of Mexico or something, the flag of Mexico?" And he was like, "Oh, if I find him, he better
he's
pray
dead,
don't find him. Yeah, he's dead." I was like, bro, this guy has to go through like 6 million Bengalis if he wants to get to Messi first, bro. I don't even know if there's 6 million
legit,
Bengalis.
FIFA themselves posted a video showing that the number 1 Argentinian fans around the world are Bengali people.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was
crazy, bro.
Because there's literally
more than Argentina, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro. There's literally videos of people in Bangladesh having huge watch parties.
Yeah.
And whenever Argentina wins, they go fucking
yeah,
crazy.
Bro. Why is that, bro? Why are Bengalis so into the World Cup, even though their own country doesn't go? And why do they all support Messi?
They're really into the World Cup, but when they're really into the World Cup, they support 2 teams. It's either Argentina or it's Brazil.
Why Brazil?
I don't know. And this is the...
I mean, solidarity. But
who scored?
The fuck?
No.
Let's go,
Argentina
bro.
scored.
Let's fucking go.
Damn.
Yeah, for a second I was confused because, they switched.
Bro, I'm going to go home and like my roommates are like going to be like, oh, you thought Argentina was going to lose. I'm like, no, but then again, they're still going to make fun of me for like not supporting Argentina.
Yeah, bro, of course, they're Bengali, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people in Bangladesh, like...
Why can't you be normal, bro? Just support...
like,
look at that crowd, bro. It's all fucking...
No, I am
white,
normal, bro. I'm Bengali and I'm supporting Brazil.
Oh, okay. But why not Messi, bro?
Not Messi, bro.
Messi's so nice, though.
No, Messi's nice, but yeah.
These guys had
not
it way
Argentina.
too fucking easy, bro. Like playing against Australia in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Like, too much, bro. Too much.
Bro, England, I think, is playing Sunday, tomorrow, against Senegal. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, go Senegal, bro.
Because Kelvin apparently wants to go watch the game in the bar with his friends.
Dude, if you're black, do not go watch the Senegal-England game in the pub in England.
Any chance that tomorrow England loses to Senegal, I'm praying that Kelvin lives.
All he has to do is say like 1 or 2 things in French and it's over, bro. They speak French in Senegal, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, bro. It's like the nightmare of the British, bro. They're French but colored.
I'm actually scared for fucking Kelvin tomorrow. I can't lie. I pray England wins. But that's the thing. Even if England does win, like racism doesn't like just stop it.
Why do you want England to win?
I don't want England. No, I don't want England to win. I want Senegal to win.
Yeah,
but I'm saying the off chance that England does win, there's still going to be a lot of racism. Like
no, for sure.
Because it's against a Senegalese team, and like everyone on the Senegal team is like a person of color.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I want Morocco to play against the Netherlands because here in the Netherlands, both sides would riot, bro. Yeah, and both sides would be instigating heavily. Yeah, it's gonna be. Not a wonderful scene, but a intense scene for sure.
Bro, it's funny seeing the French team because like France is just playing with players from their colonies. And giving them French passports.
Ex-colonies. Yeah. I mean, a lot of teams in Europe are doing that now. And actually, now I'm starting to look at Denmark and I'm being like, damn, this is a surprisingly white team.
Oh, Paulo Dybala, he's coming on later.
Well, like all these countries have very mixed teams, which I think is a great thing. And then you have like these countries like Denmark, which are still like almost every single player white, and there's like 2 guys that are half, like a little bit tinted.
No, but here's
like
the thing: if all these players were allowed to play for their respective teams and like not come all the way out to like these European countries, I think by now Africa would have had like one of the strongest, one of the strongest teams. Like countries in Africa would have had like the strongest teams in the World Cup. The outcomes would have been so different.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
So do you think there is still some sort of like football colonialism going on?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit still.
And that's why France keeps winning because they're the kings of.
They keep getting players from like their ex-colonies, and but it's the same around everywhere else. Like if you look at Spain as well, Spain's like got a bunch of players that like, not to say they're not Spanish, but originally not from Spain.
Not that they're not Spanish, but they could have not been Spanish, right?
Yeah. No, but the thing is, like same thing with me. It's like I'm not Italian, but I do have the passport. I do have the citizenship.
Right, but if you chose to play in the Italian like football team, you wouldn't feel like you're betraying Bangladesh either, no?
No, I wouldn't. No.
So,
like, I feel like
but what are these situations like? What sort of situations are we talking about? Like people who are 2nd generation immigrants, or people who came to France to play football and then eventually got a passport?
I think these are like 2nd generation immigrants that.
Then they're French, bro. It doesn't really. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, they are.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if they got to play for their own respective countries that they were from originally, it would have been nicer. Because, like, if I got the chance to play with Bangladesh or Italy, okay, I'm not gonna go very far with Bangladesh, but there is a chance that I can do some big things with Bangladesh.
Right.
And like, it's a bit more noble, to like try and help out.
Yeah, for sure. But like, if you were born and grew up in one country, then I think that's the one you play for, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah,
basically.
So in those cases, I get it. But I've heard of a lot of cases where like people come in at like 18, 19.
Yeah.
They start playing professionally, and then they get offered an ET passport, right?
Yeah.
Because they want them on the national team.
Yeah.
And that's a different situation, of course. But interesting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about cats or should we just end it here?
Let's talk about cats.
So would you get a cat or a dog, bro?
Cat.
Cat. Any reason?
Mom likes cats.
Your mom likes cats.
Yeah.
Why does your mom like cats, and how do you know that?
How do I know that my mom likes cats?
Yeah.
How would I not know that my mom doesn't like cats or likes cats?
Like what sort of behaviors or things has she said that like?
She said, "I like cats. One day I will have a cat."
Oh, okay.
Her
That's
words.
pretty straightforward. Yeah. And did she buy a cat?
No.
Why not, bro?
But
She allergic?
no, she's not.
Okay.
Are you?
To cats now.
Okay.
Only apples.
Because my mom, like as a kid, like she used to have like a bunch of cats in her house running about.
Do you think there's any DNA overlap between cats and apples? Because that might be a problem then if I'm allergic to apples.
No, I don't think cats like apples. I'm not sure.
Okay, but do they have the same DNA?
Who knows?
Who knows, bro? Who
But
knows?
apparently, we humans have to share 90 or 80% of the DNA with bananas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a banana, bro.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Moch is a banana.
Sometimes
bro.
I feel. Oh.
Moch shares 100% of his DNA with a banana, bro. I want to peel that motherfucker, bro.
you know what I had for breakfast this morning?
What, a banana?
A banana at 4.
Wow.
That was my breakfast.
You need that potassium in it.
That potassium.
That potassium, bro.
Where were we going with that point?
Bro, something about cats. I don't know.
Cats.
Bro.
Okay. Do you want to have a cat?
Yeah, I think I will eventually have a cat, bro. They're just too chill. They're like kind of like dogs, but they only come up to you and fuck with you like once in a while. They don't need that, I guess, much maintenance as a dog, you know.
Yeah, because you don't need to. You need to take
chill.
a dog out for like a walk, like 3 times a day.
Cat just goes on a walk itself,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
It's its own person. You don't have to look after it like every time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then again, you don't get as much affection from a cat as you would a dog.
But then sometimes, yeah, true, not as much, but it's a bit higher quality sometimes because of that, you know.
Because if they do,
And
then you know they're selective and like.
And like and the purring, bro. It's the
Yeah.
purring that really gets me, bro. That shit's nice, bro.
But the one thing with like any animal is like the hair, bro. You're gonna get hair everywhere.
hate all this hair, bro.
It's a mess.
Just get a hairless cat. What do you think about hairless cats?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking at the match, bro. I'm sorry.
it's-
What do you
it's
think about
2-0.
hairless cats, bro?
I think they're okay, but they're nice.
No, for me, it's like, okay, so you wanted a cat, but you're allergic to the cat hair. So then you
Yeah.
got a hairless cat, but that just defeats the whole fucking purpose of having a cat. Because, like, the reason the cat is cute is because of the hair.
No, but that's not true. I think
It's
hairless
the
cats
fur.
look cute as well.
No, hairless cats look horrible, bro.
They look quite
They're
cute.
disgusting, bro.
They are quite cute.
No, they're disgusting.
I think
bro.
it's a matter of opinion then, because like,
Would you? Okay.
do you like
see a hair-
chihuahuas?
No.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah. So you see a hairless cat and what? You go up to pet it, like you want to pet that shit.
I mean, no. My first thing is like, oh my god, that looks alien, and then I would be like, okay, maybe
Like
it's kind of
when
cute.
I see an alien cat, I want to like grab a piece of the skin and
Yeah.
then see how far it stretches.
But they look pissed off.
Yeah.
But they're probably pissed off because they don't have any hair.
Yeah.
Like they're
yeah, because
balding.
Moch is bald and he's fucking pissed off too, you know. That's why he didn't join the podcast. I'm gonna Messi. I'm gonna Messi.
I'm gonna Messi.
So, oh my god,
Oh.
bro, Messi. Whoa, holy shit, wait. Oh, that was close,
what
bro.
a run!
He took the fucking ball
What a
from
fucking
halfway,
run.
bro, from halfway down the field. But that was literally at the halfway line, bro.
Bro,
And he
what
went
a
through
run.
three,
And then he passes it to
4,
the
5.
He passes it
passes back
to
6,
Messi,
and then he fucks it up
he
there.
he just gets blocked. There's
Bro,
nothing
he
to do.
ran past 6 players all in all, bro.
Damn, bro.
That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Messi.
Messi.
But look at these people praying to their gods.
Yo, gotta take it back. I hope Argentina wins now.
Yeah, bro.
Messi,
Is there
Messi
any-
deserves it, bro.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't get a cat?
Other than the hair, the maintenance, and just overall, I'm lazy as fuck. So I don't think I could keep a cat alive.
Oh, okay.
So
Poor cat then. Yeah,
definitely
don't get a cat.
not gonna get a cat anytime soon.
But if you can't keep a cat alive, you definitely can't keep a dog alive, right?
no, 100%.
So if you had to choose, like,
because the dog, I think like needs more care.
needs a lot more care.
You know, because like you have to take it out for walks. One morning, I'm just gonna be like, fuck it, you know, just shit in the house or something, and like let the dog shit in the house.
Yeah, that you don't want that.
And that's
bro. You
gonna
do
be a
not want
hazard.
that,
That's
bro.
gonna be a
That is
hazard.
gonna be a hazard. Like the slip on that is not good, you know.
Yeah, but we have a backyard. Maybe we can teach the dog to go in the back.
your backyard has synthetic grass.
Yeah, and it's gonna
So
get
that-
all shitty
Yeah, yeah.
next to our pissy fence.
Yeah, and then next time you go to like play cricket in the backyard, you know,
It's gonna be shitty.
yeah, shitty and slippery, bro.
Yeah.
And that's not good, bro. That's not good. Yeah. All right. Well, this was a shitty and slippery podcast, bro. Check us out on the Instagrams. Maybe we'll upload some more clips. Are they gonna score again?
No, they were almost.
All right. Shout outs. Do you have any shout outs this time? Oh yeah. Shout out Ollie.
Shout out Kelvin.
Shout out Kelvin. My homie Kelvin.
Who's Ollie?
Kelvin. Ollie, bro. The cat.
Oh, okay. Shout out Ollie. I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah. Because we
remember now.
talk about
Yeah,
cats,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So shout out Ollie for cat president. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say, bro? Mochi, come on the podcast, bro.
Mochi,
Stop
you better be on
flaking,
the
bro. This is like
podcast
the
next
third
time,
week
bro.
that you fucking flake, bro. Come on.
We need better from you, Mochi. What the fuck?
True. Okay, we ended there.
But by the way, Mochi will talk about this later. Yes, there's no need for us to mention Radion.
Radion?
Yeah.
No, there's no
Okay.
need.
Until Mochi comes on.
Until Mochi comes
And if he
on.
doesn't come on, we're not gonna promote it anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's his fault.
We're gonna anti-promote, actually.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna tell
anti-promote.
all our friends, do
To
not
boycott.
go to Radion on January 19th.
I myself might not be going then.
Yeah, me neither,
If
bro.
he doesn't show up on the podcast.
No podcast, no Radion, bro.
Yeah,
That's the deal.
That's the deal.
That's the deal. It's in the contract, bro.
Uh-huh.
Did you read the small script?
I read every part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I normally
bro.
don't even
Exactly.
read anything, but that one I read.
You can't read, bro. But for this one, you
This
put
one
on
you have
the
to
voice
learn.
assist, bro. Like you
No, but the thing is, like,
have
I
that
can't
shit reading
read,
it out loud
but
for you.
since that one I learned how to read just for
You
that.
learn how to
I
read
learned
for
how to
that
read
one, bro.
just for that.
Yeah, and he still didn't show up.
And he still didn't show up, bro. What the fuck?
Read me a word, bro. If you know how to read.
He's binded by contract. Like, no, but now I forgot how to read.
Oh, okay.
Like, I only learned how to read for that
It
specific.
was like a quick
Yeah,
one, you know.
a quick one, and
Yeah,
then like
yeah.
I don't need it anymore. It's like when you go into an exam, you know, like I studied the day before,
Right.
read it, and then like forgot.
How did you
everything.
read it if you didn't know how to read back then, though?
No, but then in one day I learned how to read.
As you're studying,
Yeah,
bro, you're like studying twice as hard because you're not only
Right.
studying how to study, but also studying how to read so you can study.
I
bro.
need to give out classes on how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be a teacher.
Nilo's reading class.
Nilo's reading classes.
Yeah.
Do you think I could
you
start a book club?
Yeah, no,
Why? Why?
because you don't read, bro.
Yeah,
You can't
true.
read.
I've had the same book in my bag for like the last 4 years now.
Is it still Plato?
It's still Play-Doh, yeah.
How far are you with this book, bro?
I make progress sometimes. Like sometimes I get into the mood of reading a book and then I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll try to continue reading this book. And then I pick up this book, I'm like, okay, you know,
And how
Play-Doh,
many pages, bro? How many pages do you usually read in one sitting? Like 2.5?
10 pages or something.
10 pages?
Maybe.
That's not too bad, but it's
8
only
to
10
10
pages.
to 15 sometimes.
Okay.
If I'm feeding myself, which
But still, like 10 pages a sitting,
it's
I
a
feel
lot,
like
bro.
you might have finished Plato way before now.
No, but here's
you
the thing. 10 pages
been at
takes me
least 3
already
years.
like about half an hour.
know? Okay.
And that's like a lot of time.
Because you don't know how to read.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
it's
the problem, bro.
painfully slow for me to read.
That's a problem, bro. Yeah, so if you need to learn how to read, I guess go to Nilo. But
I'll teach you.
Yeah, but only for a day.
Yeah. And then it's no longer valid after that day.
Yeah, your reading license gets revoked and then you cannot read anymore.
You kind of get like a permit, like you would a driver's license, but it's only
Exactly.
allowed for like a day.
And you can't drive without your driver's license.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the reading license,
You can't read.
no reading.
No reading.
No reading.
And then if you don't
Reading
have the
and
reading
comprehension, you know, those tests, it's going to be really hard to do in the reading part.
license, es mucho importante.
Es muy importante
Muy,
saber
muy.
leer, you know.
Muy or mucho?
Muy importante.
Okay, when would you say mucho?
Mucho is like mucho, you know.
A lot.
Yeah, how much do you want?
Mucho.
¿Cuánto quieres? And then you
But
say,
then-
quiero mucho.
Muy?
Muy is like, it's the same word, but it's just a different way of saying it depending on the words you're using.
Okay. Does it
Yeah.
have anything to do with masculine and feminine or no?
No.
It just depends on the context.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spanish lessons as well. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Why not?
And I'm sure there's a better rule I could have described, but
Yeah.
that's all you're getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we end it off? Run it off?
Yeah, let's round it off here, bro. It's been an interesting podcast. Check out all the things. Well, yeah. Ciao. Until next time.
Midnight Kebab.
Midnight Kebab.
Shout out.
Hey.
Let's go.
Nice. It is in fact still recording, bro. Look at that.
I will send you the